Hi, I'm Ralph Otto, Chief Product Officer at Colab. Let's talk about something that often surprises businesses, the cost of website redesign. For mid to large size businesses, it can feel overwhelming, but here's the truth. Clients don't come to us just for a pretty website. They come to us for a digital strategy and a platform that drives engagement, generates revenue, and empowers their team with tools on the back end. So if you're budgeting for a redesign, understanding what drives costs and how to prepare can make all the difference. So let's break it down. All right, so first, let's talk about scope and complexity. The number of pages, the variety of content formats, integrations, and whether you're using custom solutions or off-the-shelf tools all play a role into that. Design choices are another big factor. Are you going to fully go for a custom design? Are you using a template? How many revision cycles will you need? And don't forget accessibility. You got to build a site that's inclusive and meets accessibility standards. And to do that, you need to have really thoughtful planning and execution and design. And then there are the technical needs. Your choice of CMS, hosting infrastructure, and security standards can significantly impact costs. Building for scale and long-term growth may cost more upfront, but it's an investment that pays off over time. And let's dive into content. This is a real hidden workload. Copywriting, content migration, SEO prep are often underestimated. It's not just about moving your old content over, it's about auditing or reformatting and placing it thoughtfully into a new structure. Think of it like moving houses. You'll discover how much you have, what doesn't fit, and what new spaces need furnishing. Without a content strategy for your migration, you risk limiting the returns on your investment. And content migration is one of those underestimated parts of the redesign. It's not just a technical task, it's a strategic one. A thorough plan ensures that your content works seamlessly into the new designs and aligns with your goals. And finally, let's talk about scalability. In our opinion, your website should work well and provide ongoing value to your organization over a long period of time. And to do that, it's important to make sure that your website is really well tested. We need to make sure that your website works flawlessly across devices, browsers, and different scenarios that a user may encounter. It's not just about catching bugs, it's about delivering a polished experience that holds up as standards and technology shifts. And then there are hidden threats to your scalability, like performance, CMS flexibility, and technical debt. And these can sneak up on you if you're not prepared. These are things that erode the value of your website if it hasn't been built with these considerations in mind. So in the end, a good agency is going to help you navigate these complexities, be transparent around what drives costs, and guide you into making smart trade-offs. Here's how you can prep. Plan for content, so work with your agency to audit and strategize your content needs. The more prepared you are, the smoother the process is going to be. Define your priorities, separating your must-haves from nice-to-haves, and plan for post-launch optimization. Because remember, launch is just the beginning. Build in a buffer, so always set aside 10 to 20% of your budget for surprises. They happen, and being prepared makes all the difference. And then finally, choose the right partner. Work with an agency that's clear about the value they deliver. You're not just investing in a website, you're investing in results. So by understanding these factors and preparing thoughtfully, you'll set up your redesign for a success. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Let's build something great together.
Visit and subscribe to our insights at www.teamcolab.com/insights.